Back on the show is Derrick Mandell, who's going to be taking on Maikel Perez coming up here at LFA 19 on August 18th. Derrick, how are you? How's it going?
I'm good. No, can't complain. How about you?
Can't complain either. Good getting a chance to talk to you. And this is you're going to be taking this fight at flyweight. I noticed this matchup here for LFA. What's sort of the reason for the move down to 125?
Pretty much my whole career, even amateur, all my coaches and all my teammates have always been telling me that 125 would be a really great weight class for me. And my last fight, I did a catch weight at 130, and that cut went really well. And I've been keeping my weight a lot lower than I was in amateur and my first couple fights as a pro when I was cutting down to 35. So it's really just the weight class for me. I think I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with in that weight class, and I don't think there's many people that are going to be able to handle me.
Yeah, I was going to say you got the great 7-3 record, of course. Have you had to do much in your diet and your conditioning and stuff to get down to 25? Have you had to alter anything?
Oh yeah, I've changed up my diet almost completely. It's I used to eat, when I was cutting down to 35, I could pretty much eat whatever I wanted and diet for the last couple weeks and then pretty much cut the rest of the weight and been fine. But for 125, it's a lifestyle. I 100% had to change everything up. No fast food, no bad food at all. Literally just protein diet when it gets close to the fight. A lot of veggies and smoothies. Just stuff like that. Really had to change my diet up a lot.
Now, is that stuff that you do, or do you have like a nutritionist or someone that makes the meals for you? How do you sort of eat all your meals?
I mainly do it myself. I just do some research on it and just eat as clean as I can. And my girlfriend always helps me out, which helps a lot.
That's a bonus too. Yeah, that definitely helps having that for sure. Let's talk about this fight for LFA. Huge promotion, great opportunity for you here. How did this all come together?
My manager Jeremy got in contact with them, and I guess they were looking for a few last-minute fights and a last-minute fill-in, and I'm always ready to go, and I'm always down to take on really tough opponents. So when that name came across, and I heard I believe he's a Cuban Olympic wrestler, and he has got some credentials, and I heard that, and I also looked up he's nationally ranked and whatnot. So right when I heard all of that, I was like, "Yep, this is the fight for me. I'm ready to go."
Now, is this just a one-fight deal, or do you have other fights on this contract as well?
This is just a one-fight deal right now.
Nice. Okay, well, it's a good position to be in. And you mentioned your opponent there, Maikel Perez. He's got the 3-1 record, but he's also fighting in his natural weight class at flyweight for this one. How do you feel like you match up against him?
I feel like I match up great against him. I've wrestled my whole life. I've always had really good success fighting wrestlers in MMA. I believe my MMA wrestling is a lot better than my actual wrestling, and I've come from a wrestling background. So I've been working my stand-up a lot. He's 3-1. He doesn't have as many fights. He's not as experienced in the cage. So I think I match up really well against him, and I think anywhere we go, I'm going to be able to finish him.
I love it. How's training camp going at Michigan Top Team and all the other great places you train at?
Really great at Michigan Top Team. We do a lot of rounds. Kara Rowe's always in there. Darren Cruikshank, Cody Stamen, Mike Hernandez, Jesse Bazzi. I'm always going with the top athletes in the world. So I have harder sparring rounds than I have had in any of my fights. So I'm always tip-top shape, and I'm always ready to go.
Yeah, it seems like Michigan Top Team has sort of become like the premier gym, especially for the lighter weight classes. And we saw Cody Stamen get signed to the UFC. Like, what's the morale like right now? It seems like things are going really well.
Oh yeah, really well. Everyone's really amped up, especially seeing Cody get to the UFC and get that first win in there. Everyone in the gyms are all surrounded. Everyone's in there more. Everyone's all amped up. Everyone's working really hard. Everyone's getting ready to go into their fights and take heads off. We train to finish people. We don't train to go to decisions. So it's all of the athletes from Michigan Top Team are very exciting to watch.
And certainly being an LFA, it has to be encouraging, seeing all the guys that go to the UFC that are from LFA. Was that sort of one of the factors as well in taking this fight?
Oh yeah, LFA is such a great promotion, and they're really well known. So yeah, that was right when I heard LFA, and also the what's the Pentagon, or I forgot the name of the show, but I looked up the actual arena, and it looks awesome. It's a big layout. I know they play basketball there for Stanford or whatnot.
Oh yeah, so that's right. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the arena for the fight. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good venue.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it's really exciting. I'm really glad to be fighting for a big organization where people watch and are going to be able to see me put my skills up to the test and show everyone what I got to offer.
Now, the last LFA flyweight champion was Roberto Sanchez, who just fought this past weekend on the UFC Mexico City card. The title's up for grabs, it seems. There's nothing going on. Have they mentioned that to you at all? Because I would imagine the winner of this fight would be sitting nicely if a potential title shot was on the line.
No, I haven't heard anything. Yeah, this is just this fight is all I've heard. Nothing's came across me, but I'm always down for whatever comes my way.
Excellent. August 18th, how do you see this fight ending?
Knockout. I plan on putting my hands on him and put him to the ground, either a clean knockout or I'll finish him with a TKO. That's my game plan. That's what I see. So that's what I'm gonna go for. But of course, a finish is a finish. So whatever opportunity comes my way, I'll be looking for the finish for sure.
And unfortunately, summer's coming to a close pretty soon here. Have you gotten up to anything this summer at all? Get to go camping, anything like that? I know you've been training lots, but have you got any downtime at all in that regard?
Oh yeah, our family has like a little lake house up in Gladwin. So any weekend I'm free, I'm always up there, riding around on the boats, doing some skiing on the water. I love doing that. Tubing, just hanging out on the lakes. My favorite thing to do. Any weekend I'm available, that's where I'll be.
Yeah, that's like I'm up here in Ontario in Canada, and that's like the thing to do in the summer is to go to the cottage and do the whole boating thing. As a fighter, do you ever worried at all about injuries or anything like that? Doing, even I know tubing's not like a huge thing, but there is a slight risk that something could happen.
Yeah, no, I don't worry about it too much. I live my life day to day, and I'm a adrenaline junkie. I love doing this stuff. I love doing anything like that, like fighting, water skiing, anything that gets your adrenaline going. I'm the first one to be down to do it.
Yeah, and I mean, if Don Cerrone can do it, then any fighter can do it, right? So
yeah, I was about to say.
I was going to say he does that before all his fights. Seems to work out well for him. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, it was great getting a chance to catch up with you, Derrick. We're all looking forward to this fight. It's LFA 19. It's going to be on August 18th, live on Access TV. Just remind people where they can get a hold of you on social media, and if you got any thank yous or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Yep, so my Twitter and my Instagram is both Mandell09. You can follow all of my stuff there. And a big shout-out to ASD Waterworks, Plymouth Carpet Service. It's our family-owned business, and they always help me out, and I have that support backing, so able to train all I can. SEG Entertainment and Bad Boy, they're sponsoring me for this fight, and they have some great equipment, and I'm excited to show all that stuff off.